Fact or fiction? A lake can explode without fire. The answer is fact, but not in the cartoon way that sentence makes you picture. Lake Nyos is a volcanic crater lake in Cameroon. It sits in a landscape where carbon dioxide can move upward from deep geological sources and dissolve into the lake water. The dangerous part is depth and pressure. Deep water can hold dissolved carbon dioxide, and if the lake stays layered, that gas-rich water can remain trapped below the surface. For years, the lake can look quiet. No flames, no smoke, no warning sign that makes the danger obvious from the shore. The closest everyday comparison is a sealed fizzy bottle. While the pressure is high, the gas stays dissolved. When pressure drops, the gas comes rushing out. In a volcanic lake, a disturbance can start that pressure change. A landslide, cooling, heavy rain, or another trigger can help deep water rise. As gas-rich water rises, the pressure around it falls. Carbon dioxide begins to come out of solution. That release makes the water rise faster, which releases more gas, which makes the rise even stronger. That runaway process is called a limnic eruption. At Lake Nyos in 1986, the eruption released a large cloud of carbon dioxide from the lake. Carbon dioxide is especially dangerous here because it is invisible, and at high concentration, it can displace the oxygen people and animals need to breathe. It is also denser than ordinary air, so the gas can move low across the ground and collect in valleys. That is why the disaster was so devastating. The event was not a wall of fire. It was a suffocating cloud of gas moving through the landscape. This is where the phrase exploding lake needs care. The lake did not explode like petrol catching fire. The violence was pressure and gas release. The source photographs show the real lake and the later degassing system, not a fantasy version of the event. After the disaster, engineers installed pipes to draw gas-rich deep water upward in a controlled way. The rising water releases carbon dioxide gradually, forming a fountain and letting the gas dissipate before it can build up to the same dangerous level. That solution matters because it treats the real mechanism. The risk is not superstition, it is dissolved gas, lake layering, depth, and pressure. Most lakes cannot do this. You need the rare combination of volcanic carbon dioxide, enough depth, stable layers, and a trapped reservoir of gas. But Lake Nyos showed that under the wrong conditions, a peaceful-looking lake can hold an invisible hazard. That makes the story a good fact or fiction subject because the headline sounds absurd, while the science is painfully real. Final verdict. A lake exploding in flames? Fiction. A volcanic lake suddenly releasing deadly carbon dioxide in a limnic eruption? Fact.